What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where today we're going to wrap up our week one film sessions with Jason Bean and, a lot of the third, fourth, fifth string guys that are running with Jason Bean, who is the fifth quarterback that we're looking at. Okay, and we're going to get right into this. Jason Bean, we're going to see two option plays to start. Okay, so let's look at this offensive line. Doing a real good job selling that it's going to be a run that way. 92 crashes in. Bean keeps it. You have Tomlinson coming out in front of him. You have number 12, which don't love that somebody's in number 12, but Tyree Cleveland here to block. And then keep your eye on Tomlinson. Okay, Jason Bean's going to get out, get some yards. Keep an eye on Mr. Tomlinson right here. Eric Tomlinson, number 49 for us. Boom, what a great block. Right? Let's look at that again. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna zoom this in for you real quick. Okay, you see this guy? You see Mr. Tomlinson right here, this guy. Let's just go ahead and let's watch what this guy does here. What a phenomenal block, brother. Just grab him by the neck. That's not gonna be a penalty. No, we can do that in the NFL. Nope. See that yellow rag come in? Yeah. Flag comes in. That's coming back. But you know what? It was such a good play, and Jason Bean did such a good job. Hey, let's run it again. Exact same thing. Okay, except this time, well, let's bring that back. Boom. And let's watch who we end up having in the game pulling this time. This, I believe, is 84 Jordan Murray, the other practice squad tight end guy coming in, trying to make the roster. I think he was with us on the practice squad last year all year. And Jordan Murray coming around, making a block, not killing a guy, which is great. Don't go for the neck. Did a good job. Jason Bean gets a good run out of it. So as we continue forward, another option play here. Jason Bean keeps it, goes to the other side. Picks up a first down, maybe just a little bit short. Now dropping back to pass. Launch this one out. And just not quite there, right? Just a tough play to try to make. Getting it out there, but not inbounds. Receiver can't make a play on that. Look at a number 13. I'm not quite sure who that is. Number 13 is Derek Sluika. Somebody that we haven't seen or heard a lot of. Looks like, oh, okay, so he's a rookie from Ithaca College. That's why you haven't heard of him. All right, so let's look forward. Obviously, passing here, empty set. Current offensive line, I mean, this is a clean pocket right here. Guys are doing good. Jason Bean didn't like what he saw down the field. Now, let's back this up just a little bit. He's in his throwing motion here, right? Pump faking. Laquan Treadwell doesn't have anybody near him. So look to the other side of the field. Okay, this is the problem with some running quarterbacks. Some guys, and apparently that's something with Jalen Hurts. Looks at the rush and looks to run too soon. So as we look at this, he's only looking to the right side of the field. He's not even looking at the left side. It's like he's predetermined what he wants to do, and it's just not there. It's not going to be there. Everything is closed up on that side of the field. Well, if he has a clean pocket, a perfectly clean pocket. If he just looks to the other side of the field, you have Laquan Treadwell in the flat by himself. Then you have Sluika right here, number 13, coming to the middle of the field. Perfectly clean, nobody in front of you. You could anticipate throw that ball right here at the 35-yard line. Would have been perfect, or Laquan Treadwell, and he doesn't do either of those. Now, of course, as a rookie quarterback, somebody that played at Kansas, it's not like he's highly touted, right? Not one of the highly touted rookie quarterbacks, so give him a little leeway there. But as we're breaking down film, that's what I see. Wide open guy, somebody gonna be wide open or could be wide open in the middle of the field. Yeah, it closes quick, and he would have been on him when he caught it, but he should have given that out. Now we're at a spot where this is where Jason Bean fumbles. Starts running around the pocket, gets hit, he fumbles, ball on the ground, big number 91 falls on it. So later, when Jason Bean's on the field, we start out with a simple little screen pass out to Trent Penix. Trent Penix This is the only play I can remember seeing him on the field. That was the last play he's going to be on the field for the Colts. He's no longer on the Colts. Hamstring injury, and he ended up not playing the rest of the game. He was waived as an injured player. So Trent Penix not on the team anymore. We ended up picking up Demetric Felton, who spent time in a couple different places last year, was on the Bengals practice squad before that with the Bears, and only has 8 carries in his career. So that's one roster move the Colts have made. But Trent Penix, that's all we're going to see of him. So as we go forward, continue look. Oh, okay. So I was wrong in saying that. Trent Penix currently on the field right now. I thought that was a play. Trent Penix hurt his hamstring, but dropping back to pass, Jason Bean sees Laquan Treadwell. Actually, sorry, I thought he was throwing it to Laquan Treadwell. Ends up throwing it past him. Ends up being a good throw. Jordan Murray, backup tight end, right? One of the tight ends fighting for a roster spot. Does a good job of coming up and out, right? You look at where he is on the field here. He's going to come up and he's going to come out. That's who we're watching right there. So when you watch it, just does a good job. Laquan was open underneath, but it opened up Jordan Murray. Good throw there by Jason Bean. Good job catching it by Jordan Murray. And then Jason Bean stepping up. Probably could have thrown it to Laquan Treadwell there and got some easy yards, but goes out, gets some easy yards as a runner. And then next play, looking down, DJ Montgomery. This is the correct read. This guy gave him space. DJ comes back. Unfortunately, boom, DJ drops it. That's why he's not in the starting lineup. That's why DJ hopefully ends up on our practice squad. I feel like he's going to be somebody, right? You got to cut somebody before they can end up on your practice squad. He might not make it to our practice squad, but hopefully he's able to going forward. But just a bad drop right there by DJ. Then going forward here, boom, good throw down the field. Confident throws, staying in the pocket confident. Really like what I see from him. His poise in the pocket has been really good. That's what I like from Jason Bean. And as you look at the pass protection that he gets also, right? 34 with a good block on the inside. Not a completely clean pocket, but pretty good for the NFL. And he's able, now, thing here, he doesn't really do a whole lot of stepping in. He just takes a small step and yeets that thing out there. But good arm strength, gets this to the outside. And you have Ethan Fournier, who makes a really good catch. Now, he ended up injured at some point. I don't know where he got injured at, but I believe he also got waived from the Colts. We brought in some other people. And I don't know what happened to Fournier. That was a really good catch. I thought he impressed, and maybe, because of that play, would have a shot at being on the practice squad again. Who knows what's going to happen with him? Currently, again, not a Colt. So as we look forward here, let's continue to run this, and boom. Here, I think I know what play this is. I'm pretty sure I know. So we're going to be looking right here, Laquan Treadwell. This is the guy that we're going to be looking at. And he's going to be doing something in the nature of coming across the field like that, up and in, something like that. Don't know what his exact route is. Let's watch this together. But this is where Jason Bean, boom, and you see right here. So we had Laquan Treadwell come up, got right up on his defender, and then boom, is cutting inside to the middle of the field. No safety in the middle of the field, and with no safety back there, what do? As an offense, you take advantage. Jason Bean sees it, and boom, throws it up for Laquan to go get. Not the best pass in the world, but enough for him to go get it. Now, really good job, Laquan Treadwell. In our last video talking about Kedon Slovis missed a wide open Laquan Treadwell. Would have been an easy touchdown. So Laquan Treadwell should have had 2 touchdowns. This one, he tries to force it. If you look at Laquan, he tries to force it into Laquan Treadwell. He puts his hand up, and it's there. It's definitely there. But you had people coming over, defender closing in. It just wasn't on time, right? The opening was there, but it closed very quickly. Unfortunately, pass just unable to get there. If Jason Bean throws that just a smidge quicker right there, If he's releasing the ball right there, he probably gets that 2 point conversion. Instead, he hasn't even started his motion yet. And by the time he sees it, he's just late. So that kind of recognition, that's why Jason Bean goes undrafted and is an undrafted free agent, right? So that's the difference between quarterbacks. Can you develop that? Sure. But Jason Bean right there just making a mistake. They end up getting the pick. It doesn't go all the way, but either way, they get the pick. 2 point conversion, not good. So that there is the Jason Bean experience. I'm somebody that thinks he could end up taking that third quarterback role, and we'll see what happens as we continue to go through training camp, right? We're ending training camp. We're about to get into regular practices. They're going to start getting into their regular film routines, the regular practice routines, and what they're going to be doing during the season. They're going to start doing that. The last day of training camp is today. So that's going to be that. No more training camp, but we're going to continue paying attention to practice. We're going to continue paying attention to the preseason games. What can we find out about these guys? Who's going to make the team? Who's not? All that. We're going to keep paying attention. We're going to keep assessing it. So make sure you're subscribed. Have those notifications turned on so you get notified anytime any content comes out on this channel. Of course, I appreciate you stopping by for another video. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.